Good morning. This is Allison Penna, aka Bad Widow. And what I want to talk to you about today, just briefly, is about being authentic and vulnerable from the start, because that, in the end, gets you a much better outcome. Gets you a much better outcome in dating. It gets you a much better outcome if you find someone that you enjoy dating, that you want to keep building that into an actual relationship. Being authentic and vulnerable from the start improves your chances of success at all of that. There's a reason that there was kind of a joke about in the 50s, when you had a couple, the wife would go to bed with her husband, and then once the husband was asleep, would go into the bathroom and take off her face, and then make sure to wake up before the husband and go into the bathroom and put on her face. So the husband was always seeing this facade. And that's really hard to sustain. It's hard to sustain in dating when we're trying to be our best selves, but it's especially hard to sustain if you find someone that you actually want to be with longer term, and you haven't been your authentic self up to that point. That's a sure guarantee to disappointment. I'm doing an upcoming challenge on dating and on prepping before you date. So prep to profile, which is going to start on June 24th. And I'm going to go much more deeply into this topic at this point. But the baseline is that you have to trust that if you are looking for somebody, then somebody is also looking for you. And that somebody is the right person for you. And it's a sure thing. If you are looking for somebody, somebody is looking for you. Now, I don't know where in the world they are. I don't know who they are. I don't know what they look like. But I'm quite certain that if you don't give up, if you're willing to be your authentic self and be vulnerable and be strategic about your screening, sifting, and sorting process, it's possible to find that person. You have to trust yourself first. So you are the linchpin in the whole scenario. Your knowing what you want needs to drive the whole thing. Because the idea is not to necessarily have lots of dates with random people. The idea is to have dates, as many dates as you want, or as few, with the right people. And how do you find them? You find them by being clearer and clearer about who you are and what you want, and by being authentically and vulnerably that publicly, so that those people can find you. So the idea is you're not going into the bathroom and taking off your face, and waking up early and putting on your face. You have the face that you have. You are the person that you are. And you are the person that you are at a fancy gala and hiking in the woods. You are the person that you are in all the circumstances. And there are different clothes that we wear in those times and circumstances. And there are different ways that we act and ways that we are in different scenarios. And all of that is essential for a sustainable relationship and sustainable good dates. Because if you're going on a date, you want to know who you're going on the date with. I talked to this one guy, and he was talking to a girl for a while, and then he, just before they were going to meet, she said, there's something I need you to know. None of the pictures on my profile are me. And he just couldn't get past that someone would be so not themselves that they weren't willing to even do a visual of 10 years ago. Not even them. So that's it. Authenticity and vulnerability. Type join if you would like to be a part of the challenge that I have coming up. I'm going to go much more deeply into these topics. That's it. Allison Penna, aka Bad Widow. See ya.